is Joy Quest, everybody! We're going on a brand new adventure with these three players. One has played a little bit, but not in this edition. 5th edition we're all playing, and we're just going to dive into the story right now. So we begin in the world of Amun-Roth, a place where it's mostly water, in fact 90% water, and one large continent known as Umun, U-M-U-N, for those who are curious. You three have known each other for quite some time. You've been running around, having fun, doing some small mercenary jobs, and recently you all picked up on a job application to kill off a monster that has been killing innocent people. This is in a peculiar place, though. You guys haven't been here before. It's in the center of Saffron Jungle, which the only way to get there safely and not dying is by taking a giant hot air balloon to get there. So you guys, yeah, you guys are just riding
balloons, man. Fucking shout out to Up.
Yeah, which they are not sponsoring us at the moment. So yeah. But in any case, you guys are flying over in this hot air balloon, and where we're gonna start is the three of you have just landed. And this guy, he's about to take off, and he's saying, "Hey, good luck with your adventures or whatever. I'm heading off now, so byes." And he's kind of like starting the bellows again on this hot air balloon as you guys are kind of just standing in the middle of this. Like, it doesn't look like savage, like not like a savage village. But it does look like, kind of like you would almost say like medieval village. Like it's a village, a bunch of villagers, but they have supplies. They look like they have weapons. They look like they have, they have like a well-running society. But it's out in the middle of nowhere. There are a bunch of villagers kind of wandering. Some that are staring your direction. Some that are just going about their business. Who are weaving straw baskets, or some that are actually like skinning like a bunch of different animal skins to make leathers and so forth. You three are just standing in the middle, and this smaller, older man is starting to approach you. The three of you, just standing there.
That's spooky.
So we can so I'm gonna fucking wave hello, dude. I'm like, yo, hello, cherished elder.
Listen, we call Yasnim.
What the fuck? Excuse me, Dad.
See, I really wish we had Freddy recorded right now. Like, we definitely need this for the next episode, because Freddy looks fucking amazing right now. He's like signing to us and everything. It's awesome.
Yeah, like right now for viewers, I do have a camera for them to look at, so that way they can see like visually as well as the voice. But
yeah, soon in the future we are definitely gonna have Freddy recorded, because I didn't realize how amazing he's gonna be doing this.
Okay, so
thanks, guys.
Villain myself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I walk up behind Bobbi, and I grab her by the shoulder, and I lean in and go, "Bobbi, this man is speaking in tongues. He is clearly possessed. I think we should kill him." Hailing from the sunniest, swankiest desert resort region in all of northern Uman, and surprisingly untent from the experience, I, Philin Stoutmeadow, am its favorite son. Or should I say, was. But I'm rushing too quickly to the climax of this story, and that's not Philin style. Philin likes a little foreplay. In the land of Swaslami, pleasure of the flesh rule all, and nobody could pleasure the masses like I could. A porn star by trade, I starred in the most popular adult films of our time, such as Babe, Pig in the Big Titty, and Avengers Infinity War. But the terrible rumor spread across the tabloids that I have a less than impressive set of genitalia, which is untrue! But lies sell, and having already sold my body for art, the only thing not left for sale was my dignity. So I fled my home and became a bachelor beach bum for a while, and for once in my life, I was happy, until I ran out of money. Now I do mercenary work. People hire me for my size, but quickly fire me when they realize I am in fact a coward. But I got a good feeling about this new guild.
No, No, we just need a translator. If only someone in our crew knew how to translate.
Which, as you guys are talking, like, there's actually like a couple of other villagers like gathering around, and they're giving you all like confused faces. And the elder, like, he looks like he's like the top dog here, even though he's the shortest person out of everybody. He just kind of yells up to the side, "Kina, Kina, Kayo!" And this smaller, well, not smaller than him, but this small, dainty, very pretty girl, she comes over and goes, like, he looks like very, very irritated, and he's just like trying to like get her attention. And she's like, runs off, and comes back with this large platter with 3 steaming bowls. The bowls, like, they look like a curry or something. Like, they look appetizing looking, almost look like soup bowls. And she comes over and she looks at 3 of you, really thinks about it, like she's struggling, and then she goes,
Drink or death?
Oh god, we're in Japan, aren't we?
Good God.
Bobbi just freaking grabs it and drinks it, dude. She's down. What's the worst that can happen? They don't look mean.
Abandoned at birth, the Western Infantry gave me my name, my home, and most importantly, my purpose. I gladly and graciously returned the favor with several years of exceptional service as both a soldier and combat medic. The latter I took the most pride in, being a natural at the arcane art of physic. I was both healer and hellraiser on the battlefield, thanks to a clever little contraption of my own creation, the Spicy Boy. Ingeniously designed to channel and fire my physic in controlled bursts for ranged attacking and healing. Although my unique code of honor in warfare won many battles, the council lacked the foresight to see how it could win a war. So, with little fanfare, I was honorably discharged without being offered a rank in office. I'm not bitter about it or nothing, quite the contrary really, as the malaise of office life would not have suited this free fighter. And now, I get to be the general of my own destiny. And funny enough, as much traveling as I did as a soldier, I never truly got to experience the real world. So I decided what better way to serve my retirement than to become an adventurer. However, I found myself even more misunderstood in the outside world. Nary a guild willing to roll the dice on my unique skill set. But you can't keep a good general down, no sir. There is company to be found even amongst misfits. Though they are rough around the edges, I intend to mold my newfound compatriots into the finest guild of adventurers you've ever seen.
Philin is hungry anyway, and he takes a big gulp. He takes the soup bowl and takes a big gulp, just down in one.
Okay, Brooklyn, are you thinking about doing this? Our little bardic inspiration here?
Long ago in a distant land, I, Taylor Swift, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable EP. But a foolish scatband singer with sick beats stood forth to oppose me. Before the final chord was struck, I tore open a portal in my ass and flung him into another dimension, where my evil is law. Now the fool seeks to return to his homeworld and undo the evil that is Swift.
Yep, that's me, lead singer of infamous scat band Brooklyn Convoy, on tour here in the heart of Oomin. God, you're so cool. Fucking, that's Brooklyn Convoy. I want to suck your phallic member or penis or something, whatever's down there. Oh, please, thank you. But seriously, if any of you adoring fans know a way out of this hellhole, please be sure to let me know. I've toured coast to coast, there and back again, for the past 2 years. I spent most of my off-season in Matriarch, for alas, it's hard to plant roots anywhere when there's a language barrier between myself and, everybody else. I've started to pick up Common well enough to speak it, but Thankfully, though, music is a language that everyone can understand, so I've been mastering my craft as a bard. Skibidi bop ba bidi 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 bop ba da 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 da. Pretty awesome, right? I've made a lot of progress as of late, and even have groupies now, Philin and Bobbi. If only I can get them to stay out of trouble long enough to escort me safely to Eldritch. If there's anyone that can help me get back home, it'd have to be those eggheads in the council, right?
I'm gonna follow what everyone else has done and sort of cautiously give it a sniff and give it a little sip.
It doesn't smell bad. So you take a sip, but pretty much all of you, like, you start to taste it. It actually does taste really good. And it's not, as like you're drinking it, like it's hot, but it's not hot to the point like where it's like, burning, like, ouch, I should slow down. It's still, it's that right temperature where you could pretty much just like down the whole thing. As you guys are drinking it, you all die. No. Suddenly, you actually...
The end.
Yeah,
Thank
the
God.
end.
That was getting
Roll
boring.
That was such a good campaign. We did such a good job. No. You guys, you actually feel pretty, like, empowered. Like, you feel like this kind of...
Well, I am
Bobby.
a woman,
No,
Freddy.
of course. But you feel this more empowered, like this more of like a strength to you. It seems like you guys feel hardier, you feel more alert and awake. And that same girl, like, she's smiling and like happy, and the elder just shakes his head and he's like, take this, and he hands over a totem just out in front of him. So I guess to anybody who wants to grab it, it's
I grab
I
it.
was gonna say
I'm the leader.
I reach out and grab it.
Like me and Philin both reach out, and I kind of backhand his hand a little way, like, no, because you're gonna break it, all right?
oh man, all right.
And
I love you, Philin, but you're gonna break it.
Philin like fucking rubs his hand and is like, sorry, boss.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay,
my
kid.
God. So like as you see, like, Phelan's like, well, I think I can. No, you break things. And you take it for yourself. Let's see. So you look at it. It's just it's nothing too unique about it. It's like a small. It looks like if a child really made this. It's like the cylinder kind of piece that has like little wings on it, but it looks so shitty. It's like it is, but it's handmade. You know it's handmade. But it's just a little toe, and he's like,
It's lovely.
to talk.
What language is he speaking? I speak Elven, Common, and
Well, we can understand him now. I was wondering maybe he was speaking Naomi's language at
it's
first.
very-
or Brooklyn's, I should say.
Yeah, it's very broke. Like
Fuck off.
what they're doing, like what they did was a very, very broken common, but they really don't know much because what they're speaking, none of you actually can speak. It's a dead language, and that guy who's in the balloon was being a douchebag because he was supposed to be your guide. He was supposed to be there and just kind of like translate for you, but he just wanted to get the heck out of Dodge. It was like the end of his shift. He wanted to go home,
Oh, what a dickhead.
Fucker.
right?
Maybe he's got a family. Come on now.
Yeah, but like,
Fuck that guy.
Had a long day.
but I don't know. He could have helped you. Who knows? But
okay.
yep. No. What was the question?
Philin takes like a good, like he does like a complete 180, just takes a good look around and like surveys the area a bit.
Mm-hmm.
To get a
just
look
asking
at like
a question?
where they are exactly, like what is the area we're in like? It's like a town.
Oh, sure, yeah. Like, there is, so to give you a rough outlook, there's a center to this town where it's a landing place for large hot air balloons to come in and to give off trade. This town, it isn't big. Like, you do see, like, a bunch of, like, different, like huts, but, like, they've given this center area a wide amount of berth for you guys to just look around, and it's a large circle of huts. Just a lot of huts, some that have a lot of, like, again, basket weaving, fish gathering, leather.
Pizza Huts,
Yeah,
all the
I mean,
booze.
there are huts and there are pieces of it. So you could say there's a piece of hut. But, no. And the one thing that does catch, your attention, or you guys already kind of saw on the way, all all the trees and the bushes, like they're all different colors, but like not of green, but of orange and yellow. Some might be like very light green, but they're all, it looks like different spices. One thing you guys have realized or have come to know, Saffron Jungle is a jungle that is very deadly, but also very useful. Let's see. Saffron Jungle is a place like where all the trees and all the bushes, they actually give off their own scent, their own spice that you can actually use for cooking. So this is actually like the Saffron Jungle. It's not huge. It's not like the rainforest like jungle. It's not bigger than a lot of forests, or it's considered a small jungle, but a jungle it still is. And pretty much all over Uman, they send out balloons and translators that come by, and they give this village, proper trade. Like they give them like access to fresh water. They give them weapons. They give them materials like for building and keeping themselves alive in the center of the Saffron Jungle, where they actually harvest all these spices. Because you can basically like go up there. Hell, you can use like a ruler and just like scrape off a leaf, and you have like a bunch of different spices in your hand.
Yeah, Bobby's having like the freaking time of her life right now. This place looks beautiful the way I'm seeing it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bobby's like, Bob, this is her steez. This is her aesthetic right now, dude. She's loving this.
Now, the only reason
she's like her head's on a swivel right now. She's looking at everything as you're describing it.
it's like, wow.
Whoa. Yeah.
But this place,
like, there's just a million senses being blasted in her face right now.
and all different flavors and scents too. Just. But the reason why this place is so deadly is because people who just kind of walk into the Saffron Jungle, they can't help it but inhale a lot of the scents and the spices, and they just kind of fall asleep. And if you fall asleep in the Saffron Jungle, you're dead, because your lungs are going to be filling up with a bunch of like the different spices and scents, and it's just going to fill up with. You're literally going to fill. Like that cinnamon challenge? It's like that, but everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens to people who fall asleep in the Saffron Jungle. It's very dangerous.
Gosh.
So we're gonna need like freaking gas masks or some shit.
Nope. So I'm just gonna, since you guys decided to take those concoctions, I will tell you what they do now. They actually give you those concoctions. Make it so, because if you guys were just walking into the forest, you would have had to make Constitution saving throws like every, not like a couple minutes real time, but like I would come back to you and be like, make Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, you would inhale a bit of the spice, like too much of it, then you would have disadvantage, and then if you fail it, you'd fall asleep and you would die. You would start to die.
Okay.
But since you took those soup bowls, whatever. You don't need to take the Constitution saving throws for 3 hours. You have plenty of time now to go in and find whatever this monster is.
Can I just say this whole time Brooklyn's just been like kicking the dirt about on the floor like he's not really
Yeah,
involved.
Brooklyn. Bobby's like, yo, Brooklyn, just look at this. Get off your freaking phone, dude.
Like, fuck off, Mom. I'm playing Animal Crossing.
There's plenty of animals to cross here, dude. We'll see very shortly. I can tell.
Yeah, as you talk about, like, there are like some like pigs and stuff, like chickens, like we're just walking around.
Wow.
So, we need to ask around. Anybody seen this monster recently? Is there anyone nearby
that we can talk to?
There are a lot of people nearby, but they all speak that pretty much dead language. Like, they're the only people that speak that language.
So that concoction we drank did not help us understand their language.
No, it helps you survive in the jungle so you don't die.
Okay.
But
should we get straight into it though before it wears off?
Philin goes to the elder and so very slowly, hoping that he understands, where is monster?
More luck?
Yes?
Maybe?
Bobby's like face palming right now, but she's letting this go.
He kind of like points in one direction, like towards
Fillin
the forest.
looks in the direction that the elder is pointing.
There are a couple of villagers like with shields and spears, and they're just watching like that entrance. And you guys don't even need to like roll perception checks for this, but there's a tiny bit of like a little bit of like a darker red than some of the other spice trees on there, because it's actually a tiny bit of blood is in that direction. And you have 3 hours, so you've got time, but like Brooklyn said, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Got it.
Let's get straight into it, fellas.
Let's go talk to those soldiers.
Okay.
Let's go in that direction.
Okay,
What's
first
going
thing I
on
want
over
to do, I turn to Brooklyn and I say, "Hey, little man, you want a lift?"
Yeah!
Okay then, hop on. Do I need to roll to pick
No.
Phil? Like, no.
You guys have done
Okay.
this.
No, it's so easy. You're so huge. You're like a house, dude.
This like
Okay.
you've done it so many times. Like you've come up with your own like little like, all right, get him up, and you like lean over, and Brooklyn just goes,
Yeah, this is your thing.
Yeah.
It's like a piggy peg.
Okay, I stand up straight.
Fuck
have
yes.
get a good grip on like Brooklyn's ankle. Like, you up there, tight little man.
Yeah, man!
All right then. Okay, Bobby, let's go.
Bobby freaking chuckles. You spoil him. Let's go.
okay. So
Okay.
you guys are all heading in that direction. Those soldiers, they're just very focused, very keen-eyed, watching and looking around in that area. And that path does open up forward for you. It's still jungle, so there's a bit of a trodden path because that's where some of the villagers like go because they need to find collect some of the spices. They need to find some of their fresh water. They grab some of the animals in there. But one thing to note is that these villagers they're not immune to this themselves, like this jungle. Like they've built up quite a bit of immunity, but they also have to kind of like take that concoction to live. That's how dangerous this place is.
It's like Chernobyl, but not.
It's better than Chernobyl.
Are there any spices, like spice leaves, like nearby?
Yes,
Can I take one off the tree and eat it? Just like raw?
sure.
Fuck yeah!
Feeling
Take the
like
leaf and eat it.
grabs.
Don't.
Feeling like
in my mouth.
It's bad enough. Like we have the antidote right now. Like it's
Feeling-
gonna last 3 hours. How long is that gonna last in your digestive system, young man? Come on.
Well, just
Yeah.
remember, like these are all used for
Oh, you
cooking.
went, I was gonna say you went dark.
Well, some of it was toxic though.
No.
Philin like grabs a bunch of leaves
Mm-hmm.
and he like holds on to those in case they might like be useful for like cooking later.
He shoves him in his pocket.
See, like,
Philin
yeah,
loves
I can
good
imagine Philin
food.
just grab like I'm not noticing, but Philin's just grabbing everything he sees and he's shoving his pockets full of it. I can just tell.
Kleptomaniac.
Like I can't see it, but I just know it. I've known this guy long enough, and I'm just like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
Philin's like thinking spices, good
Just like-
food.
She's like a
Philin
very
loves good
determined
food.
mother hen.
Mm-hmm. So he like pockets some like spicy leaves, or whatever. And he like follows closely behind Bobby. He goes, "Okay, boss, where to?"
Where to? Well, let's keep walking forward into that jungle, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
then.
you can go.
Wayward
Let's
Ho.
adventure ahoy! I'm ready.
Which, by the way, you said you ate some of the spices, right, Brooklyn?
I put a dang hot leaf in my mouth. Yes, I did, sirree.
Okay.
Popped a freaking
So
molly. man.
you picked up. Well, you didn't say.
HIV.
All right, just so I know, like, there's an
she
option.
picked up poison
There's
ivy.
an option of green, red, orange, and yellow. Which one did you pick up?
Green sounds safe.
Sweet. So you picked up the green, and it's delicious.
Fuck yes! I want an orange one!
And it's delicious.
Yes! Let's go! Guys, yellow or red?
Little man, don't tempt fate.
Yellow!
I know.
It's delicious.
Fuck yes!
You stop while you're ahead.
Philin
kid.
like walks away, or like grabs Philin's arms.
It's like that's enough. Like even if Philin is getting concerned, we have a problem here.
I want a red one!
You've already got the green and yellow and orange one. You can't. This isn't Pokemon, all right? You
I
can't collect them all.
wanna!
Yeah, you know, see,
Please.
the moment I knew you guys would do Pokemon jokes because I called it Saffron Jungle.
Oh yeah, I've been holding on to that for like a while.
Yeah, Philin because he's also holding on to Bobby, takes great care where he's stepping.
Do you mean Brooklyn?
Brooklyn. Sorry.
You've been saying the names wrong all the time. You've been calling
Because
Brooklyn.
they're all be like
Philly.
he's got the distinct name, but then me and freaking Bobby here got like Bobby and Brooklyn. We got like the alliteration going. It's gonna get
BBs.
confusing real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
And plus we're gender freaking bent here, so that makes it even worse.
Just
Yes,
a
which
tad, yeah.
listeners who, if they did not listen to the epilogue or introduction that we're gonna be making here.
Yeah, that'll be right in the beginning. They'll
Okay,
know
they'll know?
that I'm playing.
Okay.
That I'm playing.
Better
Bobby.
fucking know.
I'm
Bobby's
playing
a lady
Philin,
and Brooklyn's a
Oh,
guy.
and I'm Brooklyn. Fuck yeah.
and Philin's the biggest big boy there is.
Bobby's best girl,
Except
dog.
for biggest big boy senior.
Oh, that's true. His
Pure twink
his
material.
Poppy. But in any case, as you also all remember, all of these spices are used for cooking, so they're pretty safe. It's the danger is staying in there too long and breathing it in.
Yeah, I know you're just getting over fucking whelmed by it, but I don't care. Like, she's putting like 5 of these in her mouth. Like, that's enough.
It's so great. Like I can imagine Brooke with like a mouthful of leaves, or like, "This is fucking good."
So
Let's keep going.
Now, I actually this is what's gonna be interesting. So get your D20s ready because we're gonna do a skill
Yes.
check.
Finally,
Okay.
we're gonna gamble. I've been waiting for this.
1d20.
A D20. So what I'm going to do, and this is... Thanks, Guy Scanlers from How to Be a Great GM. But this is a skill check where all of you are going to be rolling D20, and we're going to be looking for a certain amount of successes or failures. If you beat my DC, then you succeed. And I'm not going to tell you what that DC is.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so do we all need to roll a 20 right
Well-
now? Any modifiers I need to be worried about? Or?
In a moment. So here's the thing. I'm going to be asking of the group in general. So right now, I need 1 survival check, 1 investigation check, and 1 athletics check. Who wants to do?
these are all 20s?
These are all 1d20s, but who wants to? It's 1 person per check. Who?
Survival?
say 'em
What was
again?
it?
Survival, investigation, and athletics.
Give me investigation for sure. I'm definitely the highest of the group on that.
My athletics is +5.
I'll go for whatever the other one was. Survival. I'm only +1, so
Okay.
Wait, you only +1? What's your investigation, Brooklyn?
I don't know.
It's based off a intelligence modifier. And
Because my survival is +3.
and here's the other thing too. Like I want to double check on. I mean, because you guys know what skills you're proficient with, right? Because we talked about this.
Yes.
Yeah, I know
I've got
that.
I've got the list right here. So I
I'm
know what I got.
I've got my list, yeah.
Right, and you definitely have yours in athletics. Because you're a big, strong man. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
I said I'm a soldier, so I mean all the stuff he's asking I got, so I could cover for anybody honestly. But investigation's my best.
So then,
Right.
what's yours then, Brooklyn?
All my shit's in charisma, and none of them were charisma. So my best one out of them is survival. So I'll go for that.
Okay, then go for that.
So let's do one at a time. Let's start with Bobby. Roll the d20 and tell me what you get.
Okay. I got a 6.
Plus, or is that
Off to
total?
a great start.
6 plus 1.
That's 6. I rolled a 6 on my d20.
Oh, okay. So then what's it added to? Like what do you add to it?
And then add my investigation modifier.
So-
that would make it
Yeah, so it's
10.
10 total. Okay, so that fails. This is great. I love it. One
Oh,
fail so
shit.
far.
How?
Um.
I'm
Fuck
so
you.
smart.
Oh,
I'm
but this
wise
is a
old
new
mom.
territory in this jungle. So and
It is. You're
Now
right.
let's-
This is all new to me.
So as because I'm gonna do a description for each person, like who rolls in depending on what happened. So you are investigating, looking around, but this jungle is throwing you off because you're just like I can't really tell from these paths. Like I'm so used to certain geographical points like that are in Uman, but what the fuck's this jungle, man? There are trees that are different colors, different places, the pretty ladies. And
I was about to say that. You beat me to it.
yeah.
Okay, someone else roll. I'm feeling inadequate
all right,
right
now
Bobby does not like to fail.
let's do Brooklyn next. Brooklyn, go ahead and roll your survival.
She's feeling very inadequate right now.
You can do this. Roll a d20.
Oh shit! Hang on. Oh, I got 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. On survival.
This is the best.
I just dropped
This is
dead.
Perfect. This is exactly how our crew would be too. This is awesome. I love it already.
Oh, this is gonna. I thought you would.
So I just dropped dead on survival.
So now what happened? What happened to
Oh,
Brooklyn
this is
now?
gonna be great. So, survival is someone who kind of let's see. So Brooklyn, you're not used to really checking for tracks or different movements, like, because you heard there's a monster, but that's all you got. They didn't give you a lot of info. Like, they didn't really tell you what kind of creature this might be. So, you, Brooklyn, you're like, I don't know, this is really tough. And, like, you're looking, like, within the dirt, and you're just seeing a bunch of, different colors and different trees and bushes and pretty ladies. You just don't know what's going on. And you guys are getting lost, and a lot of time is ticking by because of this. All right, so next, this is for athletics, because you guys need the strength to get through this jungle. So roll it.
Come on,
My
Philip.
turn. Let's do this. 10 plus 5, 15.
Wait, what was it, plus 5?
15.
Yeah, you got 15.
Ooh,
Yeah, 15.
wow, so our first success, everybody.
Yay!
Of
Yay
course
for
it was
Dylan.
Dylan.
Phil,
Our biggest idiots like coming in clutch now.
you
God
guys are like, you both with Bobby's and Brooklyn's lead, they're like, that way, and you guys kind of walked around to a point where you're like stuck in like just this, you actually step into like this muck of like different like oozes and green spices, like all of it's just like a mix. And
Oh, no,
Phil's
quicksand.
Phil's looking around and going like, I got this, and pick the both of you up and just goes, hey, and just leads you forward. Oh man, that's rough. That's two Phils.
I like dust off Bobby. I'm like, boss, are you
Bob,
okay?
Bobby, because he has he has both of us on his shoulders. Bobby just pats him on the head. Good boy.
So it is now because of that, unfortunately, it has been an hour because of like all of that trudging and stuff, and you guys have been lost. So we're gonna do skill check one last time, and we'll see what happens. So I need someone for survival, athletics, and stealth.
Stealth is one of my big ones.
Stealth, there are also a lot of creatures here in this place. Who knows what you'll run into?
Okay, so I'll take stealth. You guys want to keep going athletics and survival?
Is that
I have
right?
0 stealth and -1 survival.
I'll do survival then.
Man, like Bobby's just thinking to herself, man, I should have recruited a ranger or something. I'm already seeing here. She put this all on her shoulders. She's like, oh, I can handle this, but she don't really know the real world.
Talking
that
about
much, as much
things
as
on
she
your
wishes.
shoulders.
Oh, you're so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for this stealth right now.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm a soldier. I can do this. This is my steez.
Come on, soldier,
I got this.
roll it.
I rolled a 20.
All right.
Yeah, first nat 20.
I told you I'm a soldier.
All right, so with
Nat
that,
20.
you guys, as you're walking around, Bobby's starting to pick up like on, I guess it's strange, like on like the rhythm of this jungle, because you kind of get into like, you start to focus and you get into like your battle hardened tactics, and you're like, well, this is a jungle, and I've been to a couple of different places before that have some dangerous animals, so you definitely succeed. Actually, let me just double check.
Bobby starts jiving to the bare necessities in her
you
mind.
You guys definitely succeed of avoiding a lot of unwanted attention. Damn it.
Hells yeah. High five, Bobby.
Damn it.
High five, my boy.
Love you,
Yes,
Queen.
and that actually saves a lot of time. So instead of this, if you fail this, instead of this potentially taking not only an extra 20 minutes, but potentially a combat, you guys avoided that. So
Oh, I would have enjoyed that. Okay, next.
we need survival.
That's me. 19, baby.
All right, another success.
We're coming in now. We're hot now.
We were just warming up before.
Come on, guys. I just need one more fail. All right, so
He wants it. I kind of want it too.
you're starting to kind of pick up on the rhythm of this jungle as well, but you're checking the tracks, and you are noticing some different, some kind of like paw prints, and you're kind of like, oh wow, okay, these are big. So let's not go that way. Let's go this way. And you're actually leading the group on an easier path. You're kind of picking up on some things, like maybe where the villagers tread, which these villagers, since they're so experienced, like they're kind of like Native Americans. Like they don't leave a big impact on the earth, but like they can run fast. They know where to go, and they just, they know their area, place very well. Let's go with athletics now. Come on, Philin. What you got?
Okay.
Show me the
Fail,
muscles.
Okay, I'm doing it
Let's go, big guy.
Ooh, 8 plus 5.
Plus.
Yeah.
So what's
13.
total?
13.
Come on.
Yeah! Fuck your game, Freddy.
We're
the best.
You only needed one more. One more fail.
Didn't you know we're the fucking best, Freddy?
Yeah.
We're the best adventure club.
Man, that was so close. Oh well. I'll tell you what could have
Our
happened later.
guild doesn't have a name yet. Oh, I'm so mad.
All right, so
Let's think of the name.
We'll learn. We'll leave that
think
one to
of
the
one
fans.
later.
Yep. And Philin, you were able to kind of like trudge and push the others along, but you were a little tired from that heroic feat from earlier, but you still got this. You're just like, oh, man, this jungle, it's bigger than I thought it was since they told me it was tiny.
My muscles I'm so sweaty right now.
Yes. So at this point, I will need all of you to roll perception checks. And that's from everybody.
Perception?
Yes.
Oh boy, I think that's one of my high marks too.
Okay.
Let's see.
Zooey mama.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
I
I think perception's my very best stat.
I've got
Yes.
okay. I've got -1. So do I roll a d20?
Everybody roll a d20 and add your.
Okay.
If you're proficient in perception, you get to have pretty much +5 depending on what you have. But otherwise, it's just a wisdom. So
-1.
Okay, I rolled an 8, but +5, so I got 13.
6 -1.
13 fails. 6 minus 1 fails.
8.
What you got, Brooklyn?
18 plus 1 is a 19, baby.
Oh, my good boy.
Do I get head pats?
For the audience right now, Freddy's hanging his head very low right now.
No, I'm actually.
Or is he thinking?
I'm double checking something.
Oh, he's
Maybe
he's
it's
faking his He's trying to
cumulative.
change the rules right now. as
You
we
bet I
speak.
am. No, I'm not. I'm just.
He can't handle these sick dice rolls.
Okay, no. So they actually have advantage.
We're just too epic.
No. You see nothing. That was close. I was scared about that. All right. No, you guys are fine. So you move forward, and you actually do see something ahead, though. You hear a bunch of ruckus. You hear like a lot of like a lot of like loud noises in the background as you hear like just one bestial kind of roar, just.
Oh,
As
God,
you check
flat
ahead,
U-turn.
you see this large gorilla trying to fight off a bunch of these baboons trying to attack him.
Yes!
And this gorilla, like, all of a sudden, who has the totem? Was that Bobby?
I have the totem.
Bobby,
yes, I'm the monkey queen.
Yeah, your totem actually starts glowing a tiny bit like blue as you hear in the distance, just, I am not a monkey, I am an ape. And like these,
Me too.
Yeah, and these like
we have so much in common,
yeah,
sir.
like all these like different like baboons, like all like in different shapes and like colors. Like some are a little bit like malformed, and like they have like this like mixture of like orange and yellow, as like their eyes are just wide and they look like red with anger, and their teeth are just glaring. It's like.
I said before that the Saffron Jungle was Bobby's steeds, but no, this Planet of the Apes scenario is Bobby's real steeds right here.
Philin.
She's like, oh my gosh, monkeys and apes everywhere. This is chaos. This is awesome.
Philin is quite terrified.
Oh,
He would be.
so what are you three gonna do? This gorilla
These
is trying to
monkeys?
defend himself, but it looks like he's struggling a bit.
He's struggling. Hey, yo,
I'm
apes
just-
stick together, dog. I'm leaping on that gorilla's back like Rocket Raccoon did in Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm pulling out the spicy boy, my gun, and we're getting ready to rumble.
Whoa.
Howdy, it's me, the big boss man himself, Ivan Leroy, and welcome to our first ever Dungeons and Dragons campaign, Joy Quest. How you liking the show so far? Amazing, right? I'm recording this immediately after we just completed the second session, and oh my goodness, it is a riot and a half. I listened to a couple D&D podcasts beforehand to prepare myself, and at least in the ones I listened to, very popular ones mind you, I never saw things pop off as quickly as they do in our second session. Look forward to that epic showdown in the coming weeks. But before we get back to our current session, there's a couple business matters I'd like to address. First off, if you enjoy the content on our channel like Joy Quest Now and My Hero Abridged, you can support us by donating to our Patreon. We've just added an additional reward to our $5 Rebellionite tier, where we'll actually name an NPC in this very campaign after you. If you're already a Rebellionite, you might have already heard your name in this episode or will very soon in the future. Hell, I'll give all our wonderful Rebellionites a shout out right now. Special thanks to Victor Perez, Mr. Host, and Jake Rutherford. You and the rest of our generous patrons help us make more, bigger, better content than we could on our own, and we greatly appreciate you. The rest of you kind viewers can support us for as little as $1 a month. Great deal, right? And get access to the episodes of Joy Quest and My Hero Bridge before the public. Link is available in the description at the end of this video. I also want to thank you, yes, you, the incredibly sexy and important listener, whom we couldn't do this without. If you like what you hear, why not share this video with a friend or a fellow D&D lover in your life? Together, we can build this silly little D&D show into a silly big D&D show. Last but not least, I have to give a huge shout out to our good friend and dungeon master, Freddie Hines. He is the reason why this isn't just another run-of-the-mill D&D podcast on YouTube, but one of the best D&D podcasts on YouTube. Why not send him some love and encouragement on Twitter, man? He deserves it. Heck, why not send us all some feedback in the comments below? We may already be bragging and boasting ourselves as one of the best already, but there's no reason why we can't get better, right? Alright, that's enough for me. Let's get back to the show.
No. Brooklyn's pulling on the two guys, on Bobby and Phil's shirts, and he's like, we're going back.
So I had to fight off Brooklyn first, right?
Oh, hang on. Let me just double check what's going on. So clearly right now, Brooklyn, you're just like, are you grabbing on the Phil's shirt or Bobby's shirt?
I'm both hands, both guys' shirts.
You're
like,
on
come
my
on, guys, we've
shoulders,
got to go
kiddo.
back.
Phil was scared too. I'm the only
down.
one who wants to jump in. I'm the only one who's jumped. So so maybe they're both trying to hold me back.
All right. Well, you know what? Just go ahead and roll initiative for me in general.
Okay.
Okay, so D20 with initiative.
Everyone
D20,
rolls.
and that's gonna be plus Dex.
Plus how much?
So
Dexterity.
initiative, it's a turn.
Oh, my dexterity.
Yeah, but-
okay, so that would be a +2 modifier.
Right, and
then.
this is where like that kind of combat kind of happens. But like right now, like you guys like aren't fighting. It's like who's gonna like go first, and it's
Yeah.
plus your Dex. So it's like it's just how fast you
Okay.
guys are. So
All
well,
right.
let me know
So
who gets what.
I rolled. Guess what? So this is my initiative here. I rolled a 20.
You're a bitch.
Yes, Bobby's ready to roll.
All right, let me
You
just.
fake as
Okay.
fuck. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
10.
I
Got it.
roll a 20, correct?
D20.
I rolled a 20.
No, he's
Okay,
rolling a D20 right now.
I rolled.
yeah.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. So then we got. Yo, it's Brooklyn. We got a
it's
10.
based on Dex, isn't it?
Dex plus whatever your D20 is.
Yeah. So I've got 13 Dex and I got 12.
I got 22.
So it'd be
I got the double twos.
what is it? 13.
13. Yeah, that's my
Get on
Dex.
these 22s, girl. I got them.
That's,
22s.
All right.
Plus
Let me
one,
roll
isn't it?
for the
Bobby,
gorilla.
I will slit your wrists.
No.
Oh, that's really slow actually. So as you kind of Brooklyn, you're reaching out and you're like, oh my God, this is scary. We should not go. Bobby just goes, yeah, and just
Yeah, boss. I said you guys didn't even catch me. All right, I didn't. My legs just moved. I didn't even think about it. I just ran right
You
in.
just run forward. Bobby, it's your turn. Just letting I'll tell you how far you are. You're about 45 feet from this whole situation. Those creatures have not noticed you yet. What are you doing? You have a move. You have an action, which I'll tell you what an action is.
I say this is all new to me.
I know that's why I'm
so-
going to lead you into this. Then you have a bonus action, and that's in relation to like if you have a spell or an ability that activates during a bonus action. So now tell me, what do you want to do?
Oh, I said I'm rushing. So they haven't seen me. I'm rushing in. Like I said, I'm gonna jump on that. I'm here to help that gorilla. I'm jumping in. I said before, I'm jumping on like Rocky Raccoon style.
So you really
I'm like,
want
yo,
to attempt to
greatest
run
team up on
and
Earth.
jump on its back. This raging gorilla right now.
Yes, he knows I'm awesome. All right, like Bobby's best girl. He jumps. As you said, when I leap in the air, I'm giving him the double thumbs up as I jump at him. I'm like, yo, I'm here to help.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Even if this goes wrong, I'm sorry, but this is Bobby Steez. She's doing this.
You're so fucked.
I don't
let's see.
care.
So we're gonna.
I'm
What we're gonna do-
excited.
We're gonna make
Brooklyn,
that-
while holding. Oh, wait, no. Philin, while holding Brooklyn, just kind of says, "She's fucking dead, isn't she?"
So what we're gonna do?
Bye, Philin. I found a better gorilla man.
What we're gonna do? Is we're gonna make that your action, by the way. So your action, like you're gonna use your movement to run 30 feet. You are like rushing forward out of the brush. Some of the baboons turn around. They're like, ah! And like they're just.
Yeah, I scream apes for life.
Okay, so yeah, so you scream apes for life as you
So he knows I'm on his
as
team.
you leap forward. You're gonna use your action to try to leap high enough, give your gorilla friend the thumbs up, and try to jump on his back.
Thumbs up.
So I need you to roll Oh God. Give me an acrobatics check.
Give you an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
With this,
and my
I think in this situation,
acrobatics,
it would be with
so
disadvantage.
I'm rolling.
Yeah. It's gonna.
And I got.
Yeah.
Natural 20, bitch.
That's great,
That's a
but
lie.
roll
That's such a
again because
lie.
with disadvantage, bitch.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, which means you roll
Okay.
again, take the lower number.
I roll again, and I got a 12 plus my 4 modifier.
So 16.
So 16.
16. That's still pretty good. That should do it. It's pretty tough, but you rush forward, you really scrumming in, apes for life, thumbs up in the air, and as you're flying over, like somehow leaping over, you see a bunch of different baboons and stuff, and they're all looking up at you, and the ape just looks up, just what? As you just leap on his back, going, "Don't wait, friend, I got you. Get off my back."
No, because I pull out the freaking gun, and so it's like he's a big freaking tank, and I'm the freaking turret now.
Yep. That's the end of your turn, unless you have something you want to do for
Good.
your bonus action.
I have a bonus action?
Yeah, but that's not an additional action. It's something that's for a much smaller action. Do you have any spells or abilities that activate on bonus action? It'll say so in your spells.
I can just load up one of my attacks and get ready? Is that what we're doing
No,
here?
it's just
No.
Some spells or abilities will say you can do this as a bonus action.
You do have your
Okay,
list of spells,
this is
don't
the
you,
stuff.
Ivan?
This is the stuff I'm not good with.
You did list your spells and stuff, right, dude?
Yes, I have those. So I can fire off a spell right now. Is what you're
If
saying?
it says you can use, if it uses a bonus action, as an example, there's one called Healing Word that does bonus action. But for now, let's just move on, and we'll get back onto those later.
Heal the monkey, Ivan.
Because that's literally what I was about to say.
Oh.
I'm looking at my right now. I can heal. That's why I jumped on his back. I can literally do a
Well, okay, just tell me
Where
now.
is it?
Do you have Healing Word?
Do I have healing word? I should. It's on there.
He is a physiker. This is a homebrew, which we need to link that Tumblr, so that way people know.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just like I said, it's homebrew, but I'm only following the bare bones of it. It's a highly simplified version of this. As I described to Freddy, I Soldier 76 this. I turned a wizard into a first-person shooter. Very simplified. I have limited spell set, but they're all basically offense and healing is what it is.
But yeah, let me also think. So I need to know your spell list then, real fast. No, you have Cure Wounds. You don't have Healing Word yet, I believe.
Because I said I got cure wounds. I've got
Yeah, if you have Healing Word, that's a bonus action, and then you can use that to heal the gorilla.
See, I definitely have healing word.
You
I
have that
definitely
right
have
now.
Yes,
Okay.
that was on
Did
there.
it-
It's T cell as it was written.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then, never mind. You're right. So then, if you want, go ahead. You can use Healing Word on your gorilla friend, and
Yep,
that is a
hell yeah.
D4 plus your spell casting ability, which I believe that's Wisdom. It is, yeah.
So I roll a D4 first.
Yes.
And I give it a modifier of my wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, one sec.
So it's this gorilla's rampage around
So,
you on my
so
back?
3 modifier.
Just roll a D4.
So I rolled it. I got a 6. I rolled a 3 plus 3, so a 6.
Yeah, no, that's pretty helpful. So the gorilla taking some damage earlier, so there were multiple bite wounds from earlier, because you also do see as you're on his back now, you have a better perspective. There's 20 more baboons that were just laid out in waste, but he a lot of those bite wounds actually start closing up a bit. He's like, I'm feeling better. Yes, but that is the end of your turn. Oh my god, I think it's Phillin's turn. It is. Philin.
Finally.
Ooh.
Sorry it took so long, guys.
No,
I'm
it's
a
no
total
problem.
fucking
We're
noob at this,
noobs.
but I'm having a
We're noobs.
blast.
We're noobs.
It's
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay.
You are 45 feet away. Go ahead.
Brooklyn, you're still on my back.
No, I'm not, because I got off to check for tracks, didn't
Okay.
I?
Throw him.
Okay. No then. Okay.
I scream, throw him.
No.
We'll catch you.
Okay. Can I have to, so it's move, attack, and bonus action, yeah?
Yes. Just
Okay,
I know
okay,
you
so
are just a little bit out of range
can-
for a melee attack. Well, no, you would be in range for one or two baboons.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, can I go into Barbarian Rage?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so I am kind of terrified. I am a man who's only really fought people. Monsters and creatures kind of scare me. I looked down at Brooklyn. I'm like, kid, just stand back a bit.
He's gonna go
Take
home.
a few steps back. I like take a step forward, take a deep breath. And my eyes like watering because I'm that nervous. And all of a sudden, my veins start popping in my neck. My arm, like,
Oh, what the fuck?
it looks like it fucking grows a tiny bit, and my skin turns from its beautiful alabaster pale white to fucking red. And I scream. And I look, and so I activate my barbarian rage.
Yeah, you
That.
did. So right now
Okay.
you are raging.
I look around for something sizable to grab and throw. And for a moment, I look down at Brooklyn.
Yes.
Oh,
Brooklyn gives you the eyes like,
I
don't you
keep
do it? Don't
screaming,
you do it?
do it, villain. Do it.
I look at Brooklyn with my bloodshot eye, and then I go, no, too small.
Oh, God.
And like huffing and puffing. Do I see like
got
any
scared.
rocks or like big ass logs to throw?
you know what? Yeah, like there's plenty of there's a couple of good sizable boulders that you could throw if you want.
Okay then, I try to pick up a boulder.
Yeah, no, you got it. It's fine. Like you're a
Okay.
barbarian. You're like
Boulder!
Okay, I pick it up and I hold it above my head, and I'm thinking in this haze of anger, bosses on the gorilla. I'm throwing it at the fucking monkeys, the baboons.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay then, so I aim to throw it at like a cluster of
cluster of them.
baboons.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20, and I would consider this to be strength because you're throwing a heavy ass boulder.
My strength is 17 plus 3.
No. So like that's your modifier. The modifier is plus 3.
Yeah.
But
I know,
you're not proficient.
I was just
Yeah.
taking
So you're
that
not
into consideration.
Yeah, so just so you know, you're not proficient in throwing this, so you don't get the plus 5 usually for attacks, but you get a plus
Got
3
it.
for an attack. Go ahead.
Okay, rolling now. 14.
Yep, good enough. So like you just lift up the AC of these baboons are not that high. You lift up this boulder.
Your muscles are starting to tense, man!
You go, ooh yeah, brother, and throw that boulder as hard as you can. And you know what? Let's make this
Thanks,
fun
Hulk
because
Hogan.
usually this is for one person at a time. Let's roll a d4 and see how many you actually get. All right. So you actually nail with this huge boulder 3 baboons. Go ahead
Nice.
and roll a d4 for damage.
Oh, sure thing. Okay.
Usually it's
rolling
d6, but
now.
again, you're not proficient
I
in some of these
got a
things.
3.
A 3. So
Yeah.
3 plus 3, because that you add your strength modifier to your damage.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 total.
Yeah.
So almost like a bowling ball, like it just like almost flattens like 2 of them as they just go like as like they're dead, and the other one is like just barely alive and limping away. It's like as like after you just did that huge as throw. So that now there are only 10 baboons alive.
Oh, gee.
But yeah, they're all still raging and stuff.
Damn,
Brooklyn!
enemies, fucker.
Right. I'm gonna cast
Oh,
Disguise
wait,
Self.
wait. I forgot
There
one
you go.
thing. Did you want to move? Phil?
Yeah. I move. I move as close as I can to be in the action.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
raging here.
You got it.
I wanna go swinging.
Yeah, so you're going in, you're just like getting your fists all ready to go. And now we'll go back to Brooklyn. So Brooklyn, what are you doing? You said disguise self?
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell, and I've got 3 level 1 spell slots. So I'm gonna use one of them. I'm gonna disguise myself as a baboon.
Oh damn!
Oh my gosh, you will look adorable.
I'm gonna do this. Okay.
I'm just gonna say, just a disclaimer. It says in the description of the spell, what the fuck does it say?
I'm actually reading that right now. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look
Yeah, you
different
read it.
until the spell ends, or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and can appear thin, fat, or in between. You're pretty short already, so I see where you're going with this. You can't change your body
Yeah.
type, so you must... Oh, okay, hang on. Has the
So
same body
I'll
range.
just like hunch over so I look like a baboon.
Sure, I think that would be fair to me. Yeah.
Yeah, but it says that it fails on like inspection. So maybe is it possible that Finn and Bobby will be able to tell that it's me and distinguish me from the other baboons?
Okay. So
Yeah,
So
will
I
I be
don't
able
want
to tell?
Finn to fucking swing and just
Because
knock
I
me
wanna-
dead.
Because if I know it's her, there's something I want to say.
if I punch Brooklyn, he's fucking dead.
I mean, if you punch Brooklyn, like it would just dispel the magic. They would. I think they would.
I think the party members would still know it's her. Or him.
'Cause if they see me running in, at least, like Bobby will at least see me running in because Bobby's looking at that perspective from the gorilla's back.
Here's what I would say. I think you guys have worked together long enough that like you would realize that you were trying to go like, Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn. Okay. I feel like it's one of those
I feel like
situations.
Brooklyn does this a lot.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those situations like you probably did this a lot like with your friends and you're kind of like supporting from the back. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I was going to do is go baboon, run in. That's my action, the spell.
Right.
So, bonus action-wise, would it count if I, like, take a swing at one of the baboons? Just tear them down
that
from
is
the
an action,
inside.
but you know what you can do with your bonus action? You can actually inspire someone if you want.
Fuck yeah! I want to inspire Bobby!
Oh, you know it.
Because, she's
Yeah, like
on
just seeing
the
her
gorilla's back.
dressed like the cutest baboon ever. You know how Japanese girls put their fists up to their cheeks? They go, oh, you're the cutest baboon, sweetie.
Yeah,
Yeah, since Finn's already raging, I think
And
Bobby
I'm
would
full
appreciate
of
the
motherly
experience.
pride.
So how will you inspire Bobby in your baboon form?
I lift my baboon out up in the air. I'm like, ooh, and that fucking just absolutely inspires Bobby.
See, I really wish we had the camera on Freddy, because just watching Freddy's
Great.
response to that.
So go ahead. You get a D6 inspiration, which you
Can
can add
I-
to your attack rolls, saving throws, and I believe
Let's
2
go into
checks
the
as
next
well.
attack.
As well to check. But it only lasts for 10 minutes, but again, you're in combat, which every round is
Yeah.
6 seconds. And then you said, can I do what?
Oh, I was gonna say, my performance is I'm not proficient in that. So would it be just a really, really good ooh ah ah?
Oh yeah, no, you did your
Alright,
like it doesn't matter if you're proficient or not.
Wing tang,
This is
walla walla,
your
wing tang,
inspiration,
the whole
and Bobby
shebang.
feels personally inspired by your baboon ass.
I'm just filled with motherly pride.
I'm just worried about the fucking gorilla.
The gorilla's happy, dude. I healed him.
Yeah, but can he tell who?
I
Bob,
swear
can
to
he
Christ,
tell
this
who Brooklyn
gorilla's
is?
becoming my best friend at the end of this freaking episode.
We'll see how you guys do. So that is your turn. Let's see who's next in the order. That's gonna be
That'd be me.
the gorilla, which
Oh, the gorilla, yes.
the gorilla just kind of looking up is still confused here on his back, but doesn't seem that like you're actually trying to attack him. So it's like,
Winston will protect his family.
and
I knew that was just gonna be his fucking name. I
so
knew it.
he rushes forward and he's gonna do a double attack with both his fists. Easily hits. Oh my god, he crit. So
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, for the viewers' information, I believe he does 1 or 2 D8 of damage. So
To who?
I think it might be 2.
I don't know what that means, but I bet it's
It's
impressive.
it's a lot of damage. It's
Yes.
a big ass gorilla. Here, let me find it. Or
Who?
in here it's 8.
Who is he hitting?
Oh, he's hitting the baboons. Go over the baboons.
Which baboons?
You're kind of in
This
the
is what I was
you're kind of in
thinking
the
about,
backish.
Naomi.
He hasn't gone in your direction yet.
Oh God, thanks.
Oh, never mind. That's my bad. I thought it was D8. It was still 1D6. But that's fine. It's still a shit ton of damage. So he's going to roll and go with pretty much 2D6. So that's, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. So on one attack, he just goes in, bam, just like crushes one baboon like a soda can, just like from the tip of the head down to the ground. And the other one, he just grabs and he just like looks at it, just and just bites his head off, just rips
my
it off,
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Yummy,
and it
yummy.
just crushes the head just in his mouth and spits it out, just just rips out this guttural roar at the rest of, these baboons. That's his turn.
That's his turn. So now what, the baboons are
Baboons are freaking out because they're seeing there are more people involved in this. So 5 of them are going to go on to the gorilla, and 5 of them are going on to you, Philin.
Oh,
and
no.
they all have pack tactics, so they all have advantage on attacks. So we're going to go on to the gorilla first. And I'm going to do advantage as a group because there's 5 and 5. That's too many for me to go dice happy.
Yeah.
So here we go. Oh shit. Okay. I think that misses. So yeah, they all just once again take a big old little bites out of this gorilla. So they all just gnash their teeth and just bite until they hit his legs, and he cries, "Ugh!" And each of them do. So that was actually a total of 12 damage onto Winston. That's pretty intense, actually.
Circopith the scene, more like Jerkopith the
Yeah,
scene.
no, it's
That's an anthropology joke, by the way.
But yeah, so they all take little chunks.
If the audience hasn't realized yet, our long-standing fans know, but Freddy is totally serving this game just towards me. He wants to impress me so badly, and it's working.
Excuse you, I'm doing it to all 3 of you. I want all of you to have fun.
Yeah.
No, just me.
Let's continue with what you're
I'm the one who
saying.
has to impress it. I'm the one that show rides.
Carry on, Freddy.
I'm the producer.
But yeah, so each part of their flesh is being ripped off, and now it's gonna be for the attacks on poor old Philin. But remember, you're a rage barbarian. You take half damage.
Yeah. Half damage.
So
yeah,
that's
right.
oh
Damn,
Jesus, that
Philin.
hits, and that hits. Okay, yeah. So because they rolled they rolled total what's your AC? They rolled 17 total.
My AC, what's that?
Air conditioning.
The air conditioning, yes. That is your armor class.
Armor class. My armor class is armor class. I'm a light medium. 14 unarmored base. AC 10. And my I've just got regular clothes on, really, don't I? Yeah.
I thought you had armor. So right now, are you saying?
Hide medium base.
His muscles is his armor.
Yeah.
Hide medium base AC 12.
He's got freaking implants that
makes
his
sense.
armor.
Hang on. Tell me quickly. Tell me.
He's got breast implants.
What? Once again, tell me quickly. What is your Constitution and your Dex modifier?
Oh,
what are those?
16 plus 3, and my Dex is 13.
Let's honestly just go with your muscles or your armor, because it's higher than your AC with armor at the moment. So that's gonna give you 14. But they still hit you. So let's see what kind of damage they do.
Is Philin already dead?
Prepare your anus.
Oh, thank God you're a barbarian. I rolled a 4 times, and the last one was a 1. So that's actually no damage because they all have a -1 modifier to the damage. So 4 times 4 would be 16, but it'd be 15. So you only take 7 damage.
Is that also halved by my barbarian raid?
Nope.
Okay,
Because
so
I already
7
halved it.
Okay, so I'm on. Okay.
You're on 5 health left.
Yeah. I have 5 health left at 15.
Oh, wait, no, it should be more because 12 plus
Gonna
your
say.
Constitution, so that'd be 15 total. So yeah, you've got more than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
Sorry, my bad. But yeah, you took a total of
I've
7.
got 8. I've got 8 HP left.
Yeah. All right, cool. So that's
Shit.
the baboon's turn. Let's go back to the beginning of the round with Bobbi. You're on the back of Winston. What you gonna do?
Well, so I healed him. He attacked, so he knows we're on par now.
Seems like it at the moment.
So, how many? So I need to look here. How many baboons do we have left?
You have 10. No,
8.
8. Excuse me. Yes, 8. Thank you.
8. I want to take all these suckers out at once. I gotta impress this gorilla. So I'm gonna go for where is it? I'm gonna use I want my spell Flamethrower, which is the equivalent of Burning Hands. It's the cone damage.
Okay. So you're gonna willingly spew out fire in front of this gorilla Winston.
No, I'm jumping. I'm already on his back. I healed him. I'm leaping off in front of him.
Okay.
So so my back will be to him. I'm not gonna fire this flamethrower at him.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm like, yo, I got you, fam.
Yeah, you should be fine. Okay, so you jump off and you're gonna.
Yeah, I jump off. I leap in front of him. I do a superhero kneel on the ground. Okay, knee touches ground.
Okay.
One arm up, the other one up. And so I get up. I pull that freaking trigger, and I've just cone damage all these freaking baboons. So what dice do I need to roll for this? Is it a D6?
Hang on a second. So burning hands, I believe, is more than that. So here's the deal. Burning hands, that is specific. Hang on, let me find these spells.
It's flamethrower now. Say it right.
Yeah, no, but I need to.
It's better than burning hands.
I need to know what the hell it does exactly, and I know it has.
I can read it off to
you.
you.
Got it right here. So each creature in a 15-foot cone, which actually, yeah, I think every single baboon is within.
I got him covered.
It is within that 15 feet because it's like we'll use my chest as a map. Philin is here with a bunch of baboons here, and then the other baboons right here, and then right there is the. Yeah, so they're all within that 15-foot cone, but they all have to make a dexterity saving throw. What is your spell DC? So it's going to be 8 plus 2, so that's 10, plus it's wisdom, so your wisdom plus 3, right?
My wisdom is plus 3. That's ability score, right? Not saving throw?
Yeah, so no, not saving throw. So what that's going to be, it's going to be a 13 DC. So my baboons, I'm going to roll twice, because there's, 8 total. We're going to see if they make or break this. And I'm doing this for the 2 different groups. So one roll for each group. So, nope. Fuck you, Ivan. So no. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
And
Bobby's best girl. When will you learn?
Okay. And you don't even have to roll for damage because all of them literally have 1 hit point. So you just jump down and just.
We're eating baboon tonight, boys.
Not these baboons. You kneel down and
whatever.
just a torrent of flame and fire comes out of this strange device that you have that we need to kind of explain how it looks later. It just spews out and wait. Ooh. Philin, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
what do I have to roll?
Sorry, bro.
Bobby, you bitch.
You'll be fine.
Brooklyn, how close are you to them?
No, not me. I'm not in the range of the fire.
Yeah, because Brooklyn's just running around like the
well, wait. That's what I want to know, because you ran to the group, but, you kept a little bit of distance, right? I think you did.
Wait.
Yeah, she was never in the fight.
Wait a second,
She's just
question.
dancing like a baboon.
I've not had my turn yet, really, have I?
So
I've run in, but I've not had my attack
I ran
turn.
30 feet after I did my stuff into the battle, but the fight was 45 feet away.
Yeah. But, the baboons came up to you and attacked you.
Okay. I was just wondering. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What do I have to roll? Dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity. So roll d20 and add your dex. I think you do.
So I've got Dex 0 on saving throws.
You do? I thought you had. No, you have strength constitution. So what do you have?
Oh, my constitution is +5 and my strength
No. So it's a dexterity saving throw. Roll d20, add your dex to it. Tell me what you get.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
You got to beat a 13.
8. I got 8 plus. What do I have to add to it?
Your dex.
Oh, 13.
You just wait. So what's your dex modifier?
Dex modifier.
Isn't your dex 13 right now?
Yeah, my dex is 13, but on my saving throws it says 0.
So for saving throw, it'll just be your base modifier. So it's +1. So you rolled an 8.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 9 total.
Yeah.
So you failed. So yes. Oh my God. Go ahead and roll 3d6. You potentially just burned Philin.
Oh Jesus Christ! I have to roll 3d6.
No, not you, Bobby.
Roll hell,
roll 3d6.
So what do I have to? I either roll d6.
Yep, 3 of them.
Okay. So I got a 3, a 5,
8,
and a 5.
All right. So that's 8, 9, 10,
13.
11. Yeah. So you took 13 fire damage, Philin, and that's not halved.
I'm like dead.
You're not dead. You are unconscious from flames spewing your body as Bobby Triumph is going, "Yeah, motherfuckers! I killed the monkeys!"
Doesn't he take half damage?
No.
Because he's raging.
No, I don't have fire resistance.
He has resistance.
Oh, fuck.
Barbarians have resistance from slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage. This is fire. Oh my God, fire! I'm burning fire damage.
So I'm not dead.
Oh,
You're not dead. You're unconscious
really
right
nice.
now. You are on the ground, out at 0 hit points, unconscious.
Ivan,
so.
you're a piece of shit.
Too bad. If only I was also a healer. Val, don't worry.
Well, you better fucking hurry that shit up.
I don't know. That's Ben's.
So
I got a new gorilla buddy here.
Hang on, because he's unconscious, his combat it's not really going. But like, hang on. Oh damn. Well, before anybody can rush over and heal him, no, I'd say it's fine. Rush over.
You know what else is bad?
Do your thing.
I'm unconscious in this fucking spice forest, Ivan.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can heal him now, right?
All right. Anyone wants to do it? Run over, do it now. But first, fill in. Make a death saving throw. Roll a d20. Tell me what you get. There's nobody.
And just so you know, one of my spells is let me see it right here. Is spare the dying. So
that's right. Yeah.
Don't worry, you won't die.
Shall I roll now? Yeah.
Just roll d20. Yeah.
Okay. 3.
That's one fail. But he's still there. But it's one fail on your chart, which those go away after a long rest, I believe.
Let's just go with the healing word, shall we? I'm gonna say, guys, basically healing word is my my ranged, and in cure wounds is my touch base.
Yeah.
That's why.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better for me to go healing word because I'm not quite there. So I'm going healing word. Okay, so I gotta roll my d4, right?
Roll d4. Now I know healing word has a range, but at this point you guys are close enough. It's fine. I just want to double check on the range for my benefit later.
Okay, so I rolled d4. I got a 4.
Nice. So and then plus wisdom, that's +3, right? So that is fill-in. You have 7 hit points back as you burst back to life. You're awake and you're like,
Am I still in barbarian rage?
I don't know. No. Unfortunately,
No?
you went unconscious.
Okay,
But you can be angry if you want.
Can I say this for a bit of flavor? The first thing I
Go
do
for it.
is fucking punch Bobby in the nose.
No.
No.
Not super hard.
Go ahead.
just
Give her a slap on the
gently.
wrist.
Go ahead and roll for an attack.
No. He does, and I'm like, yeah. Bobby likes a fight.
She sit.
I'm laughing because he's perfectly fine now. So I'm relieved. So I'm laughing. He punches. I'm still laughing.
You set me on fire, you crazy bitch. Okay, do I have to roll for that?
Yeah. Roll d20 to go for an attack.
It's not a hard.
Well,
fight, it's
actually,
like-
no. Are you taking the punch to the face or just taking it?
I just take the punch. It's all fun and games, dude. Like, I let him on fire. I deserve it. So I'm like,
okay.
yeah, I got punched right in
So
the face.
you definitely hit Bobby, and Bobby has a little bit of a bloody nose, and you're just like, yeah. And that's one hit
Okay.
point of damage. So you take
I was
one
gonna say
one
I
damage
wanted to
from that.
roll for that, and if I got a 20, I'd be so happy.
Oh shit. But yeah, you take. Well, even if you roll 20 with a punch, you would do 2 damage.
Oh damn. Okay then.
Monks
I-
are the only ones who are proficient with punching, and they do the D4 and eventually D6 and D8 and D10, and it's pretty crazy.
Okay, after I punch Bobby, Finland immediately goes, "I'm so sorry, boss."
I laugh. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games.
While behind you, you hear a snuff just.
Who are you? You here to fight? Hmm?
Let me lay down for y'all an exclusive sick beat. Fill in, if you wouldn't mind.
Yo! Hailing from the Earth Realm, wherever that is, come the main man with a plan to rock your world so he can return to his own. Open up your hearts, open up your ears, and hold on to your socks for the Brooklyn Convoy Experience!
With my team Bobby and Philin, best watch out if you a villain, cause with our bare hands we be killing, so let my sick beats get you thinking. We come out here raging, saving all those in dire need. Maybe that way I'll come to fulfill some deep down prophecy. Yes, that must be it to honor some archaic legacy. Though I'm starting to get some doubts about it all, admittedly. I'm getting hopeless, soulless, I might not make it home. Could I be stuck for no good reason? I don't wanna moan. But after all, I've been trapped in Uman for nearly 2 years. Just the thought of being gone that long, it has me close to tears. Now get running, okay, best be running away, cause we ain't here to stay, so get out of our way. No, it's the thrill of it, the fame in it that makes us all worthwhile. Returning from those perilous fights and welcome back with smiles. Through the crowd, a wave of whispers ask, who is that boy? And I'll come shouting back, my name is Brooklyn Convoy.